advertising doesn't just sell products, it sells you. Your fears, your insecurities, your hopes. Every word, every image, every color is chosen to bypass logic and pull the trigger on your emotions. Think about it. When was the last time you saw an advert and thought, that's exactly what I need? Did you really need it, or did they just convince you? Advertising is persuasion dressed up as information. It's not about listing features or explaining products. It's about rewiring the way you think and feel, so your behavior changes without you realizing it. Nobody really sells toothpaste, gyms, or phones. They sell confidence. They sell belonging. They sell relief from discomforts you might not even notice until the ad highlights them, and then positions their product as the cure. This isn't new. In the 1920s, Edward Bernays, Freud's nephew, turned cigarettes into torches of freedom. He didn't sell tobacco. He sold empowerment to women who felt excluded. By the 1950s and 60s, the Mad Men era took over. It wasn't cars, soap, or soda being sold. It was jingles, smiling families, the idea that owning something made you respectable, modern, and safe. And today? The same tricks live on in algorithm-driven Instagram ads, TikTok influencers, and artificial scarcity banners that follow you across the web. Coca-Cola hasn't sold sugar water for decades. They've sold the idea that happiness comes in a bottle. Think propaganda is just for politics. Advertising borrowed the same playbook. So why does it work so well? Because advertising doesn't aim at your rational brain. It hijacks the shortcuts, the biases and instincts that guide your decisions. Take the anchoring effect. Show a fake original price of £100 next to a discount of £49, and suddenly the lower number feels irresistible. Your brain can't let go of the anchor. Or the decoy effect. Subscription services love this one. They'll give you a useless option, print only, for the same price as print plus online, just to make the expensive bundle feel like the obvious choice. Framing is just as sneaky. Would you rather buy a product that's 95% fat-free or one that contains 5% fat? Same thing. But the frame changes how you feel. And that's the point. The ad shapes your feelings before your logic even wakes up. But the real engine of advertising is emotion. Think of classical conditioning. Pair a car with an attractive model or a soaring soundtrack, and the positive feeling rubs off onto the car itself. Or nostalgia. A company re-releases an old console or car design, and suddenly you're not buying tech or metal. You're buying the memory of childhood. Stability. Comfort. Aspirational identity works the same way. Luxury brands don't sell leather seats. They sell the promise that you'll become the kind of person who owns them. That you'll finally be good enough. Fear sells just as well. Cleaning sprays showing invisible germs. Security systems showing burglars creeping through the dark. The ad creates the anxiety, then sells you the cure. And then urgency piles on. Only 3 left in stock. Flash sale ends tonight. Limited edition drops. You're not shopping anymore, you're racing against time. Layer social influence on top. 5-star reviews, influencers posing with products, celebrities in white coats. Confidence is mistaken for accuracy, and popularity feels like proof. Even the environment is manipulated. Supermarkets put milk at the back so you're forced to walk past temptation. Red price tags scream urgency. Yellow ones whisper cheap. Online, subscriptions renew automatically, data collection is pre-checked, and most people never change the defaults. Advertising isn't random. It's a carefully engineered assault on your decision-making. And here's the darkest part. Adverts don't just push you to buy. They shape your identity. They make you feel incomplete, broken, and then offer the product as the cure. What's the most manipulative ad you've ever seen? Drop it in the comments. Let's expose the worst together. So how do you fight back? Start by naming the pain point. Every ad is trying to push one. Fear of missing out, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough. If you can see the pressure point, you can see the manipulation. Then slow down. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman called it System 1 and System 2. System 1 is fast, emotional, instinctive. System 2 is slow, deliberate, rational. Advertisers rely on you staying in System 1. So pause. Give your rational brain a chance. Flip the frame. Instead of asking, "What will I lose if I don't buy this?" ask, "Do I gain anything real if I do?" That single question cuts through most marketing illusions. Try the 24-hour test. If you wouldn't still want it tomorrow, it was never your choice. It was the ads. And finally, look at alternatives. Compare 3 or 4 options and the magic glow of the ad disappears. Once you see how ordinary the product really is, the spell breaks. The fewer ads you let in, the less control they have. Block them, mute them, unsubscribe from them. Every one you dodge is a victory. Advertising claims to show you freedom, beauty, and success. But what it really sells is your own pain, repackaged. This was Deceive and Believe. If you want more dark psychology exposed, hit like, subscribe, and stay sharp, because manipulation never sleeps.